Hello lovelies, Nightshade here, and I'm back with another video. In this video, we will be covering our latest event, Moonlight Watcher. As usual, we will be covering reflection details, the suit on all different skin tones, awakened and original, and of course, in-depth suit details. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. So before we start with all the juicy details that you guys are dying to see, I do want to give a quick shout out to my sis Lunala, because basically without her, this video would not be possible. I don't have this set myself in my account, so I'm actually giving you all of this information thanks to her. Make sure to go ahead and check her out. She does have a YouTube channel. As well, she has an Instagram account where she's always posting fire creations. She also does a bunch of giveaways. If you don't remember, me and her hosted a massive giveaway. Make sure to show her some love and let her know that I sent you. So with the coming of this set, it does introduce us to a new designer, Sorika or Sorika. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it. I guess we'll find out soon enough. But this is what the art of the reflection looks like, original and of course awakened. Definitely giving off major assassin vibes, and I love it. I am obsessed. And that hair, oh my lord. You'll definitely be excited to know that the hair does not just look like that in a drawing. It actually is long and wavy and voluminous, and it is awesome. But we'll get into that soon enough. As far as the reflection goes, she isn't all that bad. She's not all that great. I would say she's somewhere in between. Obviously, if you already have Aeon from the arena, you really don't need to worry about it because Aeon is stronger than her. And of course, Aeon you can eventually get for free by just doing your daily attempts in the arena. And on top of that, Starcy is already released basically. Well, I mean, by the time I upload this video, it's already out. And Starcy is actually stronger than Aeon and stronger than Sorika. So, I mean, if you want her for reflection purposes, I would suggest just to skip. The suit itself is gorgeous, so aesthetic-wise, it's definitely a must. But for reflection purposes, not so good. Honestly, I am living for that suit animation. It is fantastic. Definitely, as we did state earlier, very much assassin vibes. She has the nails. I forgot what they're called. I know that they have an actual name. What is the word? I mean, I would just probably call them throwing knives, but I know that they have an actual term. Anyways, besides the point. So this suit is from Pigeon. It does have 10 items total, and as usual, you get 150 gems for completing the set. So let's talk about this beauty, shall we? Let's start off with the top, of course, and the mask. The feathers are glistening and glittering. It's a total Phantom of the Opera type vibe, metallic and black with some beading around it. It is glorious. As for the earrings have these sort of knives that are crisscrossing against each other against this checkerboard pattern. The finish is somewhat of a gold, kind of like a tarnished gold, tarnished silver. As for the chains around her gown, unfortunately, those actually come with the dress. They are not separate pieces, which I am so sad about because they could have had 1,000,001 possibilities. As for the belt on her gown, which you can kind of barely see because of the fur all around, unfortunately, the belt is actually part of the gown as well. Super sad because I would have loved to pair that with several different things. However, the coat item, which is the fur, that actually is a coat item. You can remove it as such and you'll be able to see the full gown in its full glory. I want to show you the back of this, but obviously the hair is something that we have to touch base on. It is this burgundy, deep red, and it kind of ombres in the bottom to a lighter color. It is so voluminous. It is so wavy. It is amazing. This is our first introduction to a red hair, and I am obsessing over it. It is so fabulous. I love it. And wait till you see the recolor version. Oh my lord. But anyways, let's go ahead and swap out to a shorter hair so we can see the back of the gown. The back of the gown, look at that. Oh my. The chains in the back, I'm telling you, I wish they would have been separate. It would have been like a chest harness and I would have been obsessed. Obsessed. And imagine the belt being separate too, with all these loops and chains, and missed opportunity. Okay, whatever. Moving on. As for the armlet, that's actually in the bracelet section, thank the Lord. So notice this armlet right here on her left arm, I guess, if you're looking at it from, you know, my perspective. So this is actually a bracelet. If you take it off, you know, equip something else, it gets removed. Love that. And of course the gloves. The gloves are, well, all in one item like that. I don't hate it. I actually love the fact that the gloves look the way that they do. The daggers, throwing daggers, I guess we would call them. Like, I know that they have an official name, but I'm not sure what that official name is. But that, of course, is a handheld item. And you can barely tell what her shoes look like just because the gown itself is just so stunning. Like, look at the sheen on the leather. And look at all those freaking pearls, the chains, the clasps, these little embellishments of silver all around. Oh my god, they are so amazing. The belt buckles, the pattern design, and you can even tell like there's kind of like chains, like a chain design on the gown itself. I freaking love this so much. There's studs all along her gown. This is beautiful. And this slide slit where you can see part of her leg, it is so femme fatale. I am obsessed. I didn't mention that the cards on the gown, it's actually part of the gown itself. If you swap out the gown and wear something else, the card animation does of course disappear, but you can remove everything else and the card animation will remain. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what the shoes look like and the harness itself, because there's a leg harness that we can't really see due to what we're wearing. Okay, well, with this gown, we can still not see it. Okay, what can I wear that... I mean, you can kind of see it with this, but not really. I need some real short shorts. Okay, no. I guess that's as short as it gets. Yeah, because her shirt's not gonna... So, she doesn't have a top. Why am I doing this to Nikki? Oh my god, I am so sorry about that. Okay, this is not going to match. Don't mind me. So for the harness itself, it actually comes with this scabbard, like dagger in 2-in-1 combo. I mean, if you don't pay attention to that, it is amazing. Obviously, my aesthetic, so I am in love with it. I don't care that it comes equipped with that. The, like, more blades, the merrier. These are the boots. Let me tell you, the boots... and their red bottoms, Louis Vuitton, come through. I love this. I love the hardware. I love the finishes. It's like distressed leather in the back, or maybe even like a sort of suede type feel. The rivets, I think that's what it's called. The buckles, there's like heart-shaped buckles here. I love it so much. I am obsessed, guys. You have no freaking idea, honestly. So going back to a full scale of what she looks like, I am amazed, because even without the mask, like if we remove the mask, you can see how it's just so stunning. Like we could easily pull this off as a red carpet look without the throwing knives, obviously. But tell me that's not total rock star mood. As for the awakened version, I don't know. I feel like this would have been so much more better in a dark purple type shade, like somewhat similar to the shade that I normally use, like kind of what is my brand, because this lighter shade does make me feel like red carpet glam, but it doesn't really give me assassin vibes. I feel like it's a gala type of thing. Gala. Sorry, I watched Ocean's 8 recently and I am so confused now over the terminology and I keep on going over that. But anyways, besides the point, her hair, that's something that I wanted to touch base on. Look at those glorious locks. The white, it starts off white at the top, then goes into like this gray and then goes into like this lilac color. I am obsessed with purple hues, you guys already know. I think also what's throwing me off with this gown is the gold hardware. I'm not a big fan of gold anything. I am a silver, pewter, gunmetal type of girl. So this to me is just kind of like, why? But obviously it's still very beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I still think it is glorious. And wait till you see the boots, obviously. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. And the boots I am obsessed with because they are kind of like this gray color. Like they are not fully purple. They're super versatile. You can definitely use them for 101 things. I freaking love. Once again, I don't like that there's gold hardware, but what can you do? As for the harness also kind of just completely switched. Everything did a total 180. I feel like, well, not 180, 90 degrees. Well, you guys know what I mean. Let's not get technical. But yeah, I mean, I guess some pastel goth vibes I could kind of get from this, from the harness at least. And as for the shawl, I mean, you can kind of see how that looks like. It's basically the same as the last suit. But I didn't show you the hardware that was included. I love that there's little moon, a crescent moon, and a gem right on it. And yeah, I mean, there's really not much else that I could say about this suit other than just, I love this hair. Oh, I forgot to show you what it looks like without the actual long hair in the way. I didn't show you the back with the shawl. That's what it looks like with the shawl. It looks very nice, if I do say so myself. And if we remove the shawl once again and just leave it like that, it looks so much more stunning. And we see the switch on the armlet. This time around, it is like a white beige color, and you can kind of barely see the gold on this. This is so confusing. Like everything else is gold, but that's white. Something totally went amiss here. But either way, it is beautiful. It's even beautiful with that hair. Oh my, I love it. I am obsessed. Definitely do love the original much, much more. So lastly, let's go ahead and take a look at what the set looks like on all different skin tones, both original and awakened. So there you have it, guys. That is it for today's video. I hope that this video helped give you insight on whether you should wail for this event or save your gems for another day. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.